Okay, so kids, let's start with the today's session. We are going ahead with quadratic equation, and this is, I think, lecture 6, I think. Yeah, 6 or 5, I forgot. 6. Let's go ahead. Okay, so last time we had seen condition for one root common, and I had given a condition to remember to you people. तो आपको याद रखना है. Now it is the condition for टू कॉमन रूट्स. तो अगर दो रूट्स कॉमन है तो फिर कंडीशन क्या होगा वो हम देखने वाले हैं अभी. तो ठीक है, यहां पर क्या लिखा है पढ़ लो. इफ आई हैव टू क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन, सपोज दिस गाय एंड दिस गाय, अगर दो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है, इन इफ दे हैव टू रूट्स कॉमन, अगर दो रूट्स कॉमन है, अगर दो रूट्स कॉमन है, तो कैन आई से द इक्वेशन विल बी आइडेंटिकल. हाँ कि नहीं किड्स, काइंड ऑफ.
Yes, sir.
और अगर दोनों रूट्स कॉमन, इक्वेशन काइंड ऑफ आइडेंटिकल है, एट दैट टाइम आई कैन से दैट द रेशियो ऑफ द कोएफिशिएंट विल बी सेम. मतलब क्या, a1 upon a2 will be same as b1 upon b2 will be same as c1 upon c2. What does it mean? I'll just prove it for you people. Suppose I have two quadratic, a1x square plus b1x plus c1, and the other guy is a2x plus b2y plus c2. Now suppose they are having both the roots common, then this is the condition that we are supposed to remember. इसका proving बहुत simple है, तो I'll just prove it. Of course, suppose we know sum of the roots is normally given as minus b by a, and the product of the roots is given as c by a. Is it okay, kids?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Similarly, यहाँ पर भी sum of the roots will be given as minus b by a, and the product of the roots will be given as c by a. चलेगा ऐसा? चलेगा?
Yes, sir.
Now kids, you only think, if suppose I am saying both the roots are common, so can I say that this should be equal to this? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, this will be equal to this. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So of course I can equate. So what I get here is b1 upon a1 is equal to b2 upon a2, and from these two I get c1 upon, this is c2, sorry, yeah, c1 upon a1 equal to c2 upon a2. So I can write this as a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 from here, and from here I can say a1 upon a2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
So I can say I can equate them. So finally what I get the result as this, which you see in front of your eyes, and you people have to remember it. Okay. So please remember, if the two quadratic have equal root, both the roots are common, at that time I can compare the ratio of their coefficients including the constant term. See the ratios equate करना और कुछ नहीं करना है. Is it clear, kids?
Yes, sir.
Now you can read the statement, okay? I think you'll understand. If two quadratic equations with real coefficients have a non-real complex common root, अगर दो quadratic है और दोनों के पास, अगर दो quadratic है और दोनों के पास एक complex root है, then both the roots will be common. See, they spoke about only one complex root common. So why are they saying both the roots will be common then? Why are they saying this? English पढ़ो, English अगर आपका आता है. Have a, मतलब one. They have one complex common root. मतलब एक रूट है कॉम्प्लेक्स रूट कॉमन है, एक ही रूट कॉमन है.
So because they occur in conjugate pairs.
स्मार्ट, वेरी नाइस. ऑफ कोर्स ना, अगर दो क्वाड्रेटिक है और मैंने बोला कि दोनों का एक रूट कॉमन है और दोनों, और वो कॉमन जो रूट है वो कॉम्प्लेक्स है, p प्लस आई क्यू है. अरे मेरे भाई, इतना तो सबको पता होगा, अगर इसका एक रूट p प्लस आई क्यू तो दूसरा रूट क्या होगा?
P minus IQ.
p माइनस आई क्यू. और ऑटोमेटिकली इसका भी p माइनस आई क्यू हो जाएगा, हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
So at any point of time, if they say that the two quadratic have one complex root, Indirectly they are telling you both the roots are same. हाँ के नहीं?
Yes, sir.
है ना? Because they complex roots they come in pairs. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that is both the equation will be same, so we can compare the ratio of their coefficient. That's what. Similarly, if the two chord equation with rational coefficients have a common irrational root, that is p plus root q, then both the roots will be common. Again, the same reason, kids, here also. Same reason here. हाँ कि नहीं?
So,
Because your irrational roots also come in conjugate pairs. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one root is p plus root q, then the other has to be p minus root q. Is it okay? Then automatically both the roots will be same. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And so this last statement is obvious. It's a common sense then. Last statement, last word. No two different quadratic equation with a rational coefficient can have a common irrational root. अगर दो different quadratic equation है तो उनके पास एक common irrational root नहीं हो सकता, दोनों ही common होगा. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In short, I want to say why this statement I have underlined, because these all things I have spoken, because in the JEE, questions have come based on this concept that we'll see down the line. चलो, तो पहले एक काम करते हैं, पहले आप क्वेश्चन पढ़ लो. ये तो सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. क्या लिखा है? If the equation this and this have two common roots, given, spoken, they have two common roots, so I can compare the ratio of their coefficients. Do you agree? Do you agree?
yes, sir.
So automatically I get your A will become how much? 4.
4
And my B will become minus.
minus 2.
Okay, ये तो कुछ नहीं था, simple problem था. Come here. Okay, this is question number 66. Yeah, now read it. There are two quadratic given to you. One is ax square plus bx plus c, and the other is x square plus 3x plus 5. They are saying both the guys have common root or roots. This is a smart word. So what does this statement means? Have common root / roots.
एक रूट कॉमन है या तो दोनों रूट कॉमन है.
तो आप बताओ, एक रूट कॉमन है कि दो रूट कॉमन है? आप चलो बताओ फिर, कितने रूट कॉमन है फिर दोनों के बीच में?
2.
Why 2?
Roots are complex.
Yes. ये जो क्वाड्रेटिक दिख रहा है आपके सामने, ये रिकॉर्डिंग चालू है ना किड्स?
Yes, sir.
ये तो मेहनत हो जाएगा फिर. चलो, ओके. ये जो क्वाड्रेटिक जो आपके सामने जो दिख रहा है, ठीक से देखो, इसके पास कॉम्प्लेक्स रूट है बिकॉज इसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट लेस देन 0 है. हाँ के नहीं? b square minus 4ac. Is it negative?
Yes, sir.
So it has complex roots. है ना? Complex roots. And complex roots they come in conjugate pairs. हाँ के नहीं? So the
Yes,
roots
sir.
will be p plus iq and p minus iq. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So they cannot have only one common root. So both the roots should be common. Therefore, I can say the above two guys have two common roots. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And two common roots, automatically I can say the ratio of the coefficient will be same. So I can say a upon 1 will be same as b upon 3 will be same as c upon 5. Cool. Now chalo, help me out. Answer the question. What is the minimum value of a plus b plus c? What is the answer?
9.
Yeah, Jay Mehta, what are you saying?
9.
Of course, it is 9. What do you kids? What do you think? Is it 9?
Yes, sir.
Okay, reason बताओ 9 क्यों लग रहा है आपको?
theorem on equal ratios.
Okay, तो क्या हुआ? देखो मैं बताता हूँ 9 ही होगा क्योंकि अगर सिर्फ मैंने उसको लैम्बडा बोल दिया तो आई गेट ए एज लैम्बडा, आई गेट बी एज 3 लैम्बडा एंड आई गेट सी एज 5 lambda. Do you agree, kids?
Yes, sir.
Now, so my A plus B plus C will be equal to 9 lambda. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And already they have mentioned this important statement is very important. A, B, and C are what?
Natural numbers.
So since they are natural numbers, automatically what can be lambda ka minimum value here?
1.
1. So can I say finally A plus B plus C का जो minimum value होगा, it has to be equal to how much then finally?
9 into 1.
Yeah, 9 into 1. So actually the answer becomes 9. Hey, is it okay, kids, for all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there has been question, I think 2013 or 14, I don't remember, wherein the question was based on this only. Now see, y'all are able to answer me, because we are doing chapters individually, ना? तो आपने concept सीखा और आपको आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो. प्रॉब्लम कहाँ होता है पता है, जब आप पूरा सिलेबस हो गया होता है और एग्जाम में अचानक से क्वेश्चन आ जाए तो वो आपको इमीडिएटली सोचने को आना चाहिए कि कॉम्प्लेक्स रूट्स है तो पेयर में आएगा तो 2 रूट कॉमन है, तो 2 रूट कॉमन का कंडीशन याद होना चाहिए आपको, क्योंकि बाय द सिलेबस गेट्स ओवर यू विल हैव सो मेनी फॉर्मूलाज टू रिमेंबर, सो इट वोंट बी इजी नो सडनली टू रिमेंबर थिंग्स. दैट्स व्हाई आपको रेगुलरली थिंग्स रिवाइज करते रहना है. चलो. Okay, so kids, we have 67 sum. Question is, prove that the quadratic equation, that is this guy and this guy, मैं question check कर लेता हूँ, mistake नहीं होना चाहिए. Yeah. Prove that these two quadratic cannot have 2 roots common. They cannot have 2 roots common. How to prove it? Chalo kids, you all tell me. You all use your brain. How to prove that 2 roots are not common?
Discriminant is a perfect square, so the roots won't be irrational.
Okay, so what are you saying? Discriminant is a
Perfect square.
discriminant is a perfect square. Are you sure?
So we take the ratio and then we'll find that a square will be less than 0 or something like that.
Oh yeah, smart. That is what this method is. Yeah, वही करेंगे. पहले काम करो, assume करो. You just assume that there are 2 roots common. I'm assuming, and my assumption will be wrong. You can see now. Okay, if the 2 roots are common, automatically can I compare the ratio of their coefficient, kids? ये चलेगा ऐसा?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो -2 a square upon 2. तो 2 and 2 डिसअपियर हो गया. तो यहाँ से जो मुझे मिलेगा वो है a square minus 2 equal to positive 3 times of a square. So I get here what a square equal to -2. Can a square be -2?
So -1.
-1 है क्या? Yeah. Sorry. So can a square be -1, kids? Not possible, na kids?
No, sir.
So automatically I can say my assumption is wrong, है ना? Therefore the assumption is wrong. Is wrong. Assumption wrong matlab it cannot have 2 roots. Cannot have 2 roots. I hope it's okay, kids.
Yes, sir.
चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब ये सम देखो. The equation, now this is the first quadratic guy and this is the second quadratic guy. Both these cubical guy. One is a quadratic, second is a cubical. They both have 2 roots common. And what do you think about the value of a plus b? What do you think about the values of a plus b? Now पहले काम करते हैं. पहले इसके बारे में थोड़ा सोच विचार करते हैं. उन्होंने बोला है 2 रूट्स कॉमन है, तो ठीक है, क्या करते हैं? Okay, so let's do one thing. I'll just take them together. So I get x cube minus 1. I'll take minus 2x common. So I get x minus 1. I hope it's okay, kids. चलेगा ना?
Yes, sir.
Now I can apply a cube minus b cube का formula. So I get a minus b a square plus ab plus b square, and this is of course minus 2x into x minus 1. Now I think we know what I can take common. I can take x minus 1 common from here. x minus 1 common आ गया, तो हमें जो मिलेगा वो है x square plus x plus 1 minus 2x equal to 0. तो मुझे मिल रहा है यहाँ से x minus 1 और ये हो जाएगा x square minus x plus 1. Is it okay, kids? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now when I solve this guy, I get x as 1 or x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Chalo, now you think and tell me what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do. Think and tell me what I'm going to do. Think. What's the next step?
Completing the whole square.
No. Use your brain.
Substitute the value of x in the second equation.
Substitute the value of
X equals to 1
where?
in the second equation.
In the second equation. उससे क्या होगा? उससे कुछ होगा नहीं. क्या होगा उससे? कुछ फायदा नहीं होगा उससे. मुझे कुछ और बताओ. कुछ
So we
सोचो.
can take the ratio.
किसका रेशियो?
So that x square minus x plus 1.
ओके हाँ चल मैं वही करने वाला हूँ. रीजन क्यों लेने का रेशियो? इसका क्यों रेशियो लेने का?
Cause
यहाँ लिखा है 2 कॉमन रूट्स ना. हाँ कि नहीं?
yes, sir. Yes.
अब अगर आप रेशियो ले रहे हो तो आप ये बताना चाहते हो कि ये बंदे का इसके साथ दोनों कॉमन रूट सेम है ना.
Yes, sir.
तो मुझे बताओ, रीजन बताओ कि इसको क्यों डिस्कार्ड करने का है. व्हाई दिस कैन नॉट बी कॉमन? व्हाई वन कैन नॉट बी कॉमन टू बोथ?
Roots will be irrational.
Tell me. See, first of all, I think you should understand what. इसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट चेक करो पहले. क्या है डिस्क्रिमिनेंट इसका? Is it negative?
-3.
Yes, sir.
Is it less than 0?
Yes, sir.
And if it is less than 0, automatically it means it will have complex roots. हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
And if it will have complex roots, so if I say 1 is one of the common root, so how can there be only one guy from here? या तो दोनों होगा या तो नहीं होगा. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So it actually means this guy and this guy will have a common root. Do you agree? Both the roots common.
Yes, sir.
Because one cannot be common. Because if one is common, how can only one guy come from here? Not possible only. So one cannot be the common root. It cannot be the common root. So जो common root होगा वो common cannot be common root. तो जो common होगा वो ये दो नहीं होगा. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that's why now I can compare the ratio of their coefficients. So let's compare. Yeah, I'll just एक मिनट. Yeah. यहाँ पर आएगा a upon x का coefficient is 1. b को x का coefficient is b. यहाँ x का coefficient is -1. Constant is a. यहाँ पर constant is 1. So I have got here finally. Look at this guy. So a is equal to minus b. Therefore, a plus b is equal to 0. Is it clear for all?
Yes, sir.
So finally, इसका answer is 0. A plus b has to be equal to 0. Is it clear for all?
Yes, sir.
Learn to think. Learn to ask question to yourself. Yeah. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
चलो.
So please can you repeat the final part?
Which one? This one? You're saying?
So p plus iq, p minus iq.
Now this guy is having a discriminant is negative, na?
Yes, sir.
The discriminant is negative. Automatically, this guy will have roots which will be complex roots, right?
Yes, sir.
और अगर complex roots है तो complex roots they come in conjugate pair, right?
Yes, sir.
So if they come in conjugate pair, so अगर आपको इसके साथ दो रूट कॉमन बनाना है तो आप 1 नहीं ले सकते. अगर आप 1 लोगे तो यहां से आपको दोनों कैसे लोगे आप? समझा?
Okay. Yes, sir.
वन
Yes,
तो आ
sir.
ही नहीं
Yes, sir.
सकता है, तो जो भी आएगा ये दोनों ही आने वाले हैं कॉमन, है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's why since they two have two common roots, so I can compare the ratio of their coefficients. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move then. Now we are going to do some set of sum which are based on application of discriminant. अब वो है क्या मैं आपको बताता हूँ, उसके पहले चलो I'll write something. I give an example. Suppose kids I'm writing a line 2x plus y plus 1 equal to 0 and the other guy is x plus y plus 3 equal to 0. Kids, are they both lines? Are
Yes,
they
sir.
both? Yeah, so they are both lines. तो मैं काम करता हूं, मैं ना दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूं. Let me multiply both of them. Why am I multiplying? Don't worry. First, you just have a look. You'll understand what I'm going to do. Now, so when you multiply both the lines, that kind of equation is known as, then this equation is known as pair of lines. When you multiply two lines, becomes pair of lines. Okay. Or you can also say it's a joint equation of pair of lines. Joint equation. I'll write properly. I'll write the entire word so that you understand. Okay. This equation, whatever I'll get, is known as a joint equation, or it's also known as joint equation of pair of lines. Pair of lines. Now let me multiply and let's see what happens. So 2x, now this will go with this will go with this. हाँ, ये सब कुछ करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर आएगा 2x square plus 2xy plus 6x, ठीक है? फिर यहाँ पर आएगा y जाएगा, y into x is xy, y into I will be y square, and this will be y square. Y square, and this is plus 3y. Finally, 1 will go, so what I'll get from here? I'll get plus x plus y plus 3 equal to 0. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
So see, I have got one x square ka term. And then I have xy ka term also, that is 3xy. I have y square ka term. I also have x ka term, which is actually nothing but 7x. I have y ka term, which I can just write it this as 4y plus 3 equal to 0. Now this equation that you see in front of your eyes, kids, is known as what? This is known as the joint equation of pair of line. इसको बोलते हैं joint equation of pair of line. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
This equation also known as a general second degree equation. General second degree equation. And you all might have heard, about this word, general second degree equation in x and y. So many times I told you all, now this equation is quite similar to, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Can you recollect this equation?
Yes, sir.
Equation of circle.
सर्कल में बताया था ना इसके बारे में मैंने आपको.
Yes,
पता है
sir.
मैंने क्या बोला था? This is the my bap of all the equation, है ना? My bap. So my bap of which equation? Pair of lines, circle, parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. And for this guy to become a circle, there is a condition. What is the condition? A is equal to B and H is equal to 0. Can you recollect?
Yes, sir.
सिमिलरली पैर ऑफ लाइंस के लिए भी कंडीशन होता है, वो हम बाद में देखेंगे, हमारा ध्यान अभी पैर ऑफ लाइन नहीं है. अब मैं क्या बता रहा हूं कि हमारे पास दो लाइंस थे, मैंने मल्टीप्लाई किया तो मुझे आंसर मिल गया. अब नाउ आई विल गिव यू अ वेरी टफ टास्क. रिमेंबर द इक्वेशन. 2 3 1 2 3 1. ओके, 2 3 1 2 3 1. कहां है यार? अरे यार मैं पीछे क्यों लिख रहा हूं यार? Sorry, 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 1 मतलब y square. 2 3 1 और क्या है? 2 3 1 हो गया. 7 4 3 7 4 3 7 4 3 7 4 3. अब ना आप ध्यान से देखो Kids, I had two equations, I multiplied, I got the answer. What if suppose I tell you, get those two lines from here? This is given to you by the examiner and he's telling you, split that, get the separate equation, get the rational equation, the separate equation. What does separate equation means? What does separate equation means?
Like both the lines that made this equation.
Both the lines that made this equation. Now this is given to you and you have to find those two equations which made this line. Now it is not easy actually. क्योंकि आपको करना है कि आपको वो दो लाइन ढूंढने हैं जिन्होंने इसको बनाया है. अभी क्या मैंने तो आपको दिखा दिया मल्टीप्लाई करके, लेकिन एग्जामिनर आपको सिर्फ यही देगा और आपको उसको सेपरेट करने को आना चाहिए. इसके लिए टेक्निक होता है. एंड लुक एट द टेक्निक. कैन आई स्टार्ट?
Yes, sir.
So observe, kids, I am gonna make here x का quadratic. You make x का quadratic or y का quadratic. Make x का quadratic or y का quadratic. So I'm making x का quadratic. So just see here, huh? Just check this out, huh, kids. I'm making x का quadratic. ठीक है? I'm making x का quadratic. I'm making x का quadratic. तो यहाँ पर आ गया 2x square. x का टर्म मैं कॉमन निकालूंगा तो मुझे मिलेगा 3y plus 7. 3y plus 7. बचा खुचा कांस्टेंट टर्म का काम करेगा. दैट इज y square plus 4y plus 3. Is it x का quadratic?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You can either make x का quadratic or you can make y का quadratic. I made x का quadratic. Now check this out. X is equal to, do we know Sridharacharya?
Yes, sir.
Minus b plus minus under root of b का square minus 4 a c minus b plus minus under root of b का square minus 4 a c upon what? 2 into a. Is it okay? चलेगा? अरे कहाँ गए लोग?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this get 4x is equal to, I'll get here minus of 3y plus 7 plus minus under root. Expand करते हैं चलो. यहाँ पर आएगा 9y square. This is 6, 42y plus 49. 8 minus 8y square. 8 4s are 32y. 8 3s are 24. Check this out now. It should not be a mistake. 8 y's are ठीक है. 8 4s are 32 and 8 3s are 24. ठीक है. तो आपको मिला 4x equal to minus of 3y plus 7 plus minus under root of 9y square minus 8y square will be y square. 42y minus 32y will be plus 10y. 49 minus 24 becomes how much? 25. Do you see this, kids?
Yes, sir.
Now what do you think what I'm going to do?
Y plus 5 the whole square.
Hamesha it will happen. If this guy is made up of two lines, then always inside the root, whatever quadratic is formed will always have equal roots. Equal roots matlab it will always be complete, it will always be whole square. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So this will always be, this is a whole square. और ये हमेशा होगा. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
होल स्क्वायर मतलब इनसाइड द रूट ऑलवेज इसका जो डिस्क्रिमिनेंट होगा वो 0 होगा. हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि होल स्क्वायर तभी होता है जब इक्वल रूट्स होते हैं. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीवन? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll just write here rational. Okay. So I'll just लिख लेता हूँ. So 4x is equal to, finally I'm getting minus of 3y plus 7 plus minus. I can say this as y plus 5. I can take the plus. Okay. So this becomes 4x plus 3y plus 7. One I can take the positive one and the other I can take as the, other I can take as the negative one. and then I can simplify and get the answer. Is it clear, kids?
Yes, sir.
So I've got the two rational factors. What I can say here, if this degree two equation is having a rational factor, then pakka inside the quadratic, the discriminant should be what? Equal to what?
0.
0. 4 rational factors, huh? 4 rational factors. And this is what I needed for the next problem, rational factors. So ये मेरा है ना कॉन्सेप्ट मुझे काम आने वाला है मेरे नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम में कि अगर किसी भी डिग्री टू इक्वेशन जो आपको दिया है, बड़ा सा इक्वेशन दिया है, अगर उसके पास दो रैशनल फैक्टर्स है तो जो क्वाड्रेटिक बनेगा रूट के अंदर उसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट हमेशा 0 ही होगा. इज इट क्लियर फॉर ऑल?
Yes, sir.
And even in the chapter known as straight line, when we do in JEE, at that time this concept will be helpful to us. So whenever a degree two equation is given to you, and if you want to factorize them, always make x ka quadratic or y ka quadratic and apply Sridharacharya. Automatically a root will be formed and will have an equal roots, and you can get the two linear equations. Is it okay?
Yes,
Is it okay? Chalo, let's go ahead now. Now read it. You all will understand. Find the values of m for which this expression can be resolved into two rational linear factors. So let's make first x ka quadratic. I'll make x ka quadratic. I'm making x ka quadratic. So I have made x ka quadratic. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
Of course, I can apply Sridharacharya. हाँ क्या नहीं? है ना?
Yes, sir.
Minus b plus minus under root of delta upon 2a. हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but my focus is what? What is my focus?
Delta.
Delta is my focus, है ना? So let's focus on delta only then. Delta क्या है? B square. B square minus 4a and c. So I get here m square y square. This 8 will go inside. The 8 3s are 24. 8 5s are 40. 8 5s are 40. And 8 2s. What is 8 2s are? 16. ठीक है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
देखना कुछ मिस्टेक किया तो आप मुझे बता देना, ठीक है? So now, is it y का quadratic here in front of you?
Yes, sir.
तो अगर उसका रैशनल फैक्टर है, अगर उसका रैशनल फैक्टर है तो उसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट क्या होना चाहिए?
Perfect square.
Of course, it will have equal roots. So उसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट 0 होना चाहिए. Do you agree? है ना? Since equal roots होगा, रैशनल फैक्टर तभी होता है जब equal roots होता है. हाँ क्या नहीं? रूट के अंदर जो बंदा है, हाँ क्या नहीं? अरे हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Now b square, that is 40 ka square, b square minus 4a and c equal to 0. So what do I get? I get here 1600 equal to 16 4s are 64 into m square minus 24. Okay, now 64 goes with what? I think it goes with 25. Kya? Yeah, 640. Yeah. 640. Yeah, 25 se ja raha hai, right, kids? I know, because this is 1600 upon 64. Okay, so I think this goes with 16. Dekho, 16 4s are, this is 1600 so it is 25 only. So I get m square equal to 49. So automatically my m ka value becomes plus minus 7. Is it clear for all? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, तो देखो ये sum का application हो गया. This is how we use discriminant, you know, in these kind of problems. चलो. Okay, cool. Read it. What they say? Something is given to you. They're telling you find the values of x and y. How to find the values of x and y? What do you think? What I'm going to do? Don't you think I can write like this? I can make x का quadratic, है ना kids? You know why I did this? Remember one thing, by default, they will mention in examination, but by default, normally we take x and y as real number only. Huh? They are real number only. And they will mention also in examination, don't worry. तो अगर x and y real numbers है और ये x का quadratic है कि नहीं kids? हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
So, since x is real, so can I say discriminant will be greater than or equal to 0? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So b square, so it's b ka square minus 4a and c, b square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so I'm getting here 64 greater than or equal to 4 times of y square minus 8y. So of course this will go with 16. Now that's 16.
Sir, 36.
36 it will be.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. 36 है. Sorry, it is 36. Yeah, 36. So it will go with 9. Huh? So what I'll get here is y square minus 8y minus 9 less than or equal to 0. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
Now, can I split the middle term? I'll get here minus 9 and y plus 1. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Everybody knows now the Wavy curve, kids? And so what is the y curve value? Y is between what to what, kids?
-1 to 9.
Minus 1 to. Did you understand this, kids? अरे समझा क्या?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, now I made x ka quadratic. Now what you should do? What's the next step?
Make y ka quadratic.
Make y ka quadratic. You should make y ka quadratic. So I'll get plus, I'll get here x square minus 6x. So again, I can say since y is real, so I can say therefore discriminant will be greater than or equal to 0. So b square, now minus 8 ka square, na? B square. 64 minus 4 a and c will be greater than or equal to 0. So 64 will be greater than or equal to 4 times of x square minus 6x. So of course x square minus 6x will be less than or equal to 16. चलेगा ना? Okay, तो यहाँ पर क्या आएगा? Minus 8n plus 2. I think we know the answer orally, right? What is the answer finally orally? बता दो, चलो.
-2 to 8.
-2 to 8.
Of course, so x belongs to -2 to 8 is your answer. Of course, close interval. ठीक है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
चलो अच्छी बात है. So this is what kids I have got. This is 70th problem. Okay, easy था. आगे बढ़ते हैं. I have taught you all this type of problems. Find the range of this. Hey, what do you mean by range, kids?
Possible values of
That is
y.
right.
X के y.
Y.
Possible values of y. Chalo, you all tell me how I'm gonna do it.
Complete the whole square.
Yeah, one of the methods is complete the whole square, which are absolutely correct. We can complete the whole square and have the interpretation, which is not wrong. But let's use quadratic. Chalo. Shift that y there. So I get x square minus 2x minus 3 minus y equal to 0. Chalega? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
I take minus common, I get 3 plus 5. Now, again, I'll use the same logic. Since x is real, so I can say discriminant will be greater than or equal to 0. So b ka square minus 4a, c आपका negative है, c आपका negative है. b square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. तो आपको मिलेगा 4 plus 4 times of 3 plus y. So I can divide by 4, by the way. Okay, I think I can divide by 4. So I get 1 plus 3 plus y greater than or equal to 0. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
मैंने divide by 4 कर दिया. So I get 4 plus y greater than or equal to 4. So I got y is greater than or equal to how much, kids? Minus 4. So what is the range finally, kids, I have got here? Yeah, what is the range? Tell me.
-4 to infinity.
Of course, it is minus 4 to infinity is the answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
चलो अच्छी बात है. एक्चुअली यू नो व्हाट किड्स, ठीक है छोड़ो, मैं बाद में बताऊंगा. ओके, रेंज ऑफ, कैन वी डू द सेम थिंग अगेन हियर टू? अरे हाँ, क्या नहीं, रेंज फाइंड करना है. Again, I'll just shift this guy here. So yx square plus y is equal to x. So I get yx square minus x plus y equal to 0. So I can say since x is real, so automatically my discriminant will be greater equal to 0. So b ka square minus 4ac greater equal to 0. So 1 greater than equal to 4y ka square. So y square will be less than equal to 1 by 4. So y is between what to what, kids? Minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2. Is it clear, kids?
Yes, sir.
है ना? तो आई थिंक अभी तो समझ ही गया ना आपको कैसे करना है. This is interesting. Prove that the expression lies between this to this. Expression lies मतलब if I call the expression as y, if I call this expression as y, so indirectly they're asking you that prove that the range is between 1 by 3 to 3, है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
तो वही करना है, हम जो रेंज कर रहे थे हमें वही करना है. तो चलो I'll do it again. I'll shift this guy here. So I get yx square plus 2xy plus 4y is x square minus 2x plus 4. चलो शिफ्ट कर लेते हैं. तो I get y minus 1 into x square. हम क्या करेंगे अभी, इसको यहाँ पर शिफ्ट कर लेते हैं. So I'll take x common. So I'll get inside what 2 ले लेता हूँ मैं, y plus 1 into x. चेक कर लो. Now this 2x comes here. So what I have taken, 2x comes here. So I have taken 2 common, x common, I get y plus 1 inside. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Plus 4 common, I'll get y minus 1. चलो ठीक है. I can say here, since x is real, again, same logic. Since x is real, therefore the discriminant will be greater than or equal to 0. So b ka square minus 4 a c is this is c. 4, this is a and this is a and this is c. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
I get 4 times of y plus 1 the whole square. ये आपका हो गया 16 times of y minus 1 the whole square. Of course, this looks pretty obvious. First of all, let me divide by 4. चलो, फिर बाद में करते हैं. Let me divide by 4. So this is what I get. And now I can do this as a square minus b square. So this is a plus b and a minus b. तो यहाँ पर आएगा a plus b into a greater than equal to 0. तो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? Sorry. And into a minus b. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
A plus b, a minus b. So I get it 2y plus y becomes 3y minus 2 plus 1 becomes minus 1. Likewise, minus 2y plus y becomes minus y and plus 2. This is plus 2 plus 1 becomes plus 3. Of course, I'll take minus common and transfer on the left hand side. So automatically my inequality will change. Do you agree, kids?
Yes, sir.
And I think we have proved it here, right? We can see in front of your eyes. Your y is between what to what? Anna, kids? Y is between what to what?
1 by 3 to 3.
It is 1 by 3 to 3. It should be closed interval. Anna, kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kids, I think आपको भी समझ गया होगा range वाले sums, kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay. चलो ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. अभी थोड़ा हम थियरी पढ़ने वाले हैं. ओके, दिल से सुनो पूरा थियरी, मजा आएगा. ओके, नाउ किड्स हम थोड़ा सा क्वाड्रेटिक एक्सप्रेशन देखेंगे और उसके बिहेवियर को चेक करेंगे. और उसके बिहेवियर से हमें पता चलेगा कि ये फंक्शन कैसे, कब ऊपर जाता है, कब नीचे जाता है, वो सब हम देखते हैं. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करते हैं. Consider quadratic function, okay, and this is in front of you. Of course, A, B, C are real numbers and A cannot be zero. क्योंकि अगर A zero हो जाएगा तो automatically ये quadratic नहीं रहेगा, है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
Now kids, I had told you, I think, right? आपको पता होगा जब मैं A positive बोलता हूँ तो graph is concave up, है ना? It is concave up. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
It is concave up. And if A is negative, then it is concave
Down.
down. Okay. So A positive तो concave up, A negative तो concave down. तो पहले हमें ये पता होना चाहिए सबसे पहले. उसके बाद तीन केसेस हैं. Roots are real and distinct. Roots are equal and roots are imaginary. So when I say roots are real and distinct, at that time discriminant will be greater than zero. So you can check the graph. It's a parabola only, obviously turning upwards, and the graph it has two different roots. Do you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And by looking at the graph, I can tell you one root is positive and the other root is negative, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
है ना? This is a positive root, है ना? Because this is on the right hand side, positive root, है ना? And this will be the negative root, है ना, kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can't by heart. You have to understand. Next, look at this.
Sir,
here. Yeah.
Sir, but they won't form conjugate pairs, right?
ये तो conjugate pair में क्यों जा रहा है?
Okay, sir. Sorry.
मैंने तो बात ही नहीं की ना. वो सब इधर किधर आ गया?
No, sir. I just had a doubt, sir.
No. Why are you unnecessary? The problem with today's generation is that they learn anything and they use anywhere. अरे बाबा, I'm talking about the graphs. Why the hell are you talking about conjugate?
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, okay.
Okay, the graph can be anything ना. ऐसा कुछ कैसे भी हो सकता है, ऐसे हो सकता है, ऐसे हो सकता है. God knows. या तो graph आपका ऐसे भी हो सकता है. Who cares? But दो रूट्स अलग है कि नहीं यहाँ पर?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
लेकिन दोनों रूट नेगेटिव है ना?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Yeah. So यहाँ पर kids, I have got two roots and both are distinct roots, so discriminant has to be greater than zero. Now similarly यहाँ पर ये concave down है, A negative है. यहाँ पर भी दो अलग अलग रूट है. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
एक होगा पॉजिटिव रूट और एक हो जाएगा नेगेटिव रूट, है ना? लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे है.
Yes, sir.
ओके तो अगर सपोज ये आपका 2 होता, ये आपका सपोज -1 है, तो आपका रूट्स क्या है? 2 and -1. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड?
Yes, sir.
चलो अच्छी बात है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. नाउ सिमिलरली, नाउ टू लुक एट दिस. नाउ डिस्क्रिमिनेंट 0 मतलब इट विल हैव इक्वल रूट. इक्वल रूट मतलब द ग्राफ विल टच द एक्स एक्सिस एट ओनली वन सिंगल पॉइंट. डू यू एग्री?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only one root. Similarly, this is graph is turning downwards. A is negative, so it is touching at only one point, so equal root. D discriminant is 0. Now, in these two diagram, the graph is pura turning upwards, या तो पूरा turning downward. Do you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो पूरा turning upwards है, तो इसके पास ये this graph is not cutting your x-axis. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
At that time I can say what? That it does not have any root. All are complex roots, है ना?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
तो ये देख ग्राफ देख के हमको ये समझा. इज इट ट्रू?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
मुझे कुछ और बताना आपको जो आगे मैं बताने वाला हूं. मुझे ये ग्राफ देख के और कुछ समझ रहा है क्या? दिस इज क्वाड्रेटिक. इट इज पूरा का पूरा पॉजिटिव. इज दैट ट्रू? इट इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव.
Yes, sir.
तो कैन आई से if ax square plus bx plus c is greater than 0 for all x belonging to real number, is it positive for all x belonging to real number?
Yes, sir.
At that time what I can say, then I can write two conditions. What? Your a has to be positive. Is a positive?
Yes, sir.
Second, and your discriminant should be less than 0. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Pakka na?
Yes, sir.
In fact, I can say like this also. If I take these two conditions together, so if the graph, if the quadratic is greater than or equal to 0, or equal to 0, or equal to 0, the quadratic is greater than 0 or equal to 0 for all x belonging, at that time your a is positive and the discriminant will be either less than 0 or equal to 0. That is less than or equal to 0. Is it true? Is it true?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
मैंने दोनों को क्लब कर दिया है. ये मुझे काम आएगा न्यूमेरिकल्स में. Similarly, now focus on this example, these two example. Okay, आपको समझाऊंगा. वापस लिखने वाला हूं. Can I say here that they are always negative? Negative, पूरा negative है ये. अरे हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I say if ax square plus bx plus c is less than 0 for all x belonging to real number, then I will have two conditions. What? Pehla, a should be negative. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the discriminant should be less than 0. Do you agree? है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Also, I'll take this condition also. Less than or equal to 0. So this condition will come into picture. This one, है ना kids? है ना?
Yes, sir.
At that time, discriminant will be less than or
Equal to.
equal to 0. तो ये ना अपने दिमाग में fit कर लो, फेविकॉल से चिपका लो. If the entire, now you don't have to by heart. If the entire quadratic is पूरा का पूरा positive, it's above the x-axis पूरा, वो तभी होगा जब a positive है और roots तो होंगे ही नहीं, तो discriminant will be less than 0. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
और अगर पूरा का पूरा नेगेटिव है तो पूरा आपका एक्स एक्सिस के नीचे है, पूरा नीचे है. और अगर पूरा नीचे है तो पूरा नेगेटिव है, तो अगेन ए नेगेटिव होगा और रूट्स तो होंगे ही नहीं, तो डिस्काउंट विल बी लेस देन 0. डू यू एग्री?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अगर इक्वल टू 0 हो तो आपको इक्वल करना पड़ेगा अकॉर्डिंगली. इज इट ओके?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so again we'll see now in future next set of theory. Okay, तो मैंने आपको बताया, तो हम आगे बहुत सारे ग्राफ्स देखने वाले, तो वापस वो रिपीट होगा जिससे पूरा और आपको समझेगा. तो पहले काम करता, पहले इसके बारे में बता देता हूं मैं. आई थिंक काफी सारे बच्चे, आई थिंक सो आईजीसीएससी के बच्चों को याद रहता है, ये याद होगा. आई डोंट नो. ए जय मेहता,
Yes, sir.
पता है तेरे को इसका मैक्स और मिनिमम वैल्यू
Yes, sir.
क्या है? बता.
So we do completing the whole square first.
नहीं, आंसर पता है? डायरेक्टली आंसर पता है क्या?
No, sir.
नहीं पता है?
No.
ओके, ठीक है, चलो डिराइव करते हैं कि कुछ बच्चों को पता होता था, मैंने देखा है. ठीक है, अब क्या करने वाले? आई एम गोइंग टू फाइंड द मैक्सिमम एंड द मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ द क्वाड्रेटिक फंक्शन. नाउ सी, सपोज आई गिव यू क्वाड्रेटिक लाइक दिस. नाउ दिस क्वाड्रेटिक का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू विल बी इंफिनिटी, है ना किड्स?
Yes, sir.
But it will have some minimum value. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if you have a quadratic like this, its minimum value will be negative infinity. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
But it will have some maximum value. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So this is what I'm going to derive. So let's derive. Chalo. So kids, observe. Consider the quadratic equation. I'm just taking a common. Now let's do one thing. Let's complete the whole square. I hope everybody remembers how to complete the whole square. हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
It is x plus half the coefficient of x. The whole square. याद है क्या?
Yes, sir.
माइनस इसका स्क्वायर क्या हो गया? b square upon 4a square plus c by a. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Next is x plus b upon 2a, the whole square. Take an LCM, you get your minus b square. This is 4ac upon 4a square. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is a times of, okay, now this a, I'll take it in, okay, I'll just write it in the next step. b by 2a, I'll take minus common, so I get b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Take your a inside, you get f of x as a times of x plus b upon 2a the whole square. Again, I'm just proving it, but we'll by heart the answer. Don't worry, we'll by heart the answer. But first, let me prove it. Okay, this a will go inside, and since a goes inside, your a will get cancelled. What I get in the denominator? What I'll get?
4A.
4a. 4a. Now this f of x is like y, so I'll call it as y. Okay, मैं इसको y बोल रहा हूँ. मैं इसको y बोल रहा हूँ. Now for the convenience purpose, I'll do one thing. This is x plus b by 2a the whole square. Is it a discriminant, kids?
Yes, sir.
So I'll call d upon 4a. चलेगा आपको? चलेगा?
Yes, sir.
So I get a into x plus b by 2a the whole square is equal to y plus d by 4a. Is it okay? Is it
Yes.
okay? So this is x plus b by 2a the whole square equal to 1 upon a times of y plus d by 2a. Is it okay? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
okay? Now check this out. What I'm going to do. See, ध्यान देना मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ. Sorry. Hey audience. Can I add this plus as? देखना मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ. Minus of minus b by लिखूंगा तो चलेगा क्या?
Yes, sir.
And here also minus of minus d by a. Will that do?
Yes, sir.
Hey, why I did this? What do you think? Why I did this? Why I wrote like this? Is it like x minus h the whole square equal to 4a times of y minus k? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Is it similar to x square equal to 4ay types? हाँ के नहीं? So your capital X is equal to what? Your capital X is x minus h. That is x minus of minus b by 2a. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And your capital Y is what? Y minus of minus d by 2a. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And I think you all know this has to be h. And this has to be k. हाँ के नहीं? हाँ के नहीं?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is the vertex of the parabola? Vertex of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is h comma k, है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
So what is the vertex? Tell me. Minus b by 2a comma minus d by 4a, है ना kids? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
सो एक बार देख लो, फिर बाद में फाइनल बताता हूँ. देखो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने यहाँ से कंप्लीट द होल स्क्वायर किया, फिर बाद में मैंने इसको पैराबोला जैसा पूरा बनाया है. मैंने ये एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 4ay टाइप का है, तो आपको यहाँ से h और k का वैल्यू मिल जाता है. और ये आपका वर्टेक्स है. वर्टेक्स मतलब क्या हो गया? अगर सपोज आपका पैराबोला कुछ ऐसा है, अगर मैं आपको समझा रहा हूं, सुन लो. अगर आपका पैराबोला कुछ ऐसा है, सपोज नीचे भी हो सकता है, कैसे भी हो सकता है, मैं इसको रफली बता रहा हूं मैं. अगर आपका पैराबोला कुछ ऐसा है, तो ये इसका वर्टेक्स होता है, जो आपको दिख रहा है, ये इसका वर्टेक्स है. वर्टेक्स, डू यू एग्री? हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes.
और उसका कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है? माइनस बी बाई 2a कॉमा माइनस डी बाई 4a. हाँ कि नहीं बॉस? हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
एंड ऑटोमेटिकली ये हाइट होता है और ये इसका एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट हो जाएगा. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
So the x coordinate is minus b by 2a, and what is the height here? What is the height? Minus d by 4a. Do you agree? अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I can say here the minimum value. The minimum value. I'll just write. एक minute. Sorry. In this case, the quadratic का maximum value will be infinity. Everybody agrees, right?
Yes, sir.
And the minimum value will be the y coordinate. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So the minimum value is minus d by 4a. Does everybody agrees?
Yes, sir.
Where? What is d? Your D is B square minus 4AC. And this is the X coordinate. So your vertex ka X coordinate will always be minus B by 2A. And the height gives you the minimum value. This will be the minimum value. Does everybody agrees?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये आपका पैराबोला का मिनिमम वैल्यू है जो है माइनस डी बाई 4A. सिमिलरली if I have I'll do again. If I have a parabola which is turning downwards, something like this. Parabola turning downwards, something like this. At that time also, this will be my vertex. That is, this is nothing but minus b by 2a, comma minus d by 4a. That is the vertex. Again, at that time, if I ask you, the x coordinate तो वही रहने वाला है, minus b by 2a. आपका जो हाइट है, इस बार जो हाइट होगा वो आपका मैक्सिमम वैल्यू हो जाएगा. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So at that time, the maximum value of the quadratic will be minus d by 4a. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
In short, what I can write for this case, I can say the quadratic का जो value कहां से कहां तक जाता है? It is between what to what? It is between minus d by 4a till infinity. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And for this quadratic, उसका minimum value है negative infinity. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Max is minus d by 4a. I hope everybody understood the minimum and the maximum value of the quadratic guy. Huh, can I?
Yes, sir.
So if the curve is concave up, it can have a minimum value and max will be infinity. And if it is concave down, it can have the max value, but its minimum value will be negative infinity. I have made my point clear. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, तो आपको क्या याद रखना है? आपको ये याद रखना है बॉस, ये याद रखना है. ये थियरी वेरी जाने दो. थियरी मतलब आपको ग्राफ्स याद ही रखना पड़ेगा, बट ये वर्टेक्स याद होगा तो आपको मिन मैक्स पता चल जाएगा. ये जो y कोऑर्डिनेट गिव्स यू द मिन एंड द मैक्स. हाँ, कैन किड्स?
Yes, sir.
चलो. Now let's take some few cases and understand it. Different cases in the graphs of the quadratic function. Condition A is positive. अब ध्यान से देखना. Look at the diagram. Let's look at the diagram. By looking at the diagram, what do you understand? Is A positive?
Yes, sir.
It does not have a root. तो discriminant क्या होगा?
Less than
Less than 0.
It has no real roots. इसका minimum value will occur where? Always occurs where? At minus b by 2 है ना? Minimum value occurs where?
Minus b by 2.
And what is the minimum value? What is the function का minimum value here? Tell me. Minus d by 4a. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. तो ये ग्राफ देखे. हाँ. Is this function always positive for all x belonging to real number? हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
So I can, the moment you see this, you understand. Since this quadratic is always positive for all x belonging to real number, automatically I can say A has to be positive and discriminant has to be less than 0. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, good. Look at the next case. Look at the graph. Is A negative?
Yes, sir.
Discriminant less than 0. No roots. हाँ के नहीं?
Yes, sir.
And of course, the max value always occurs at minus b by 2a only. And what is the max value? The max value of this function will be minus d by 4a. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And of course, the function is negative. So if your quadratic is negative for all x belonging to real number, then automatically what you can say, your a has to be negative, क्योंकि पूरा फंक्शन नेगेटिव है और रूट्स तो होंगे नहीं, तो डिस्क्रिमिनेंट विल बी लेस देन 0. इज इट ओके?
Yes, sir.
चलो अभी तो ये सब आपको समझ जाएगा. चलो देख लो फटाफट. Now look at this guy. If you look at this guy, of course it has two roots. A is positive. Discriminant will be greater than 0. It will have two roots here. Minimum value will be of course at minus b by 2a, and you can look at this. है ना kids? अरे हाँ क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
And can I say something more? Something which मेरा मन कर रहा है. Can I say your function is positive? Yeah, I can say equal to 0. Here and here. Do you agree? Function is positive here and here.
Yes, sir.
So can I say when your x belongs to what? Negative infinity to alpha union beta to infinity. Do you agree? है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And function आपका negative कहां पर है बता दो? When x is between what to what? Alpha to beta. ठीक है kids?
Yes, sir.
ये सबको समझ रहा है ना?
Yes, sir.
चलो मधुरा ने बोल दिया तो फिर टेंशन नहीं है मेरे को फिर. चलो cool. Let's go ahead. Again, you can understand now it will have two roots. Obviously, the max value will be at minus b by 2a. The graph is so clear. A has to be negative. It is so clear. But let's add something more. देखो interpretation is important ना. आपको समझना है. Interpretation भी तो करना है. तो यहाँ पर I can say my function is negative or equal to 0 when x is between what to what? Negative infinity to alpha union beta to infinity. Is that true, kids?
Yes, sir.
And आपका फंक्शन पॉजिटिव कब होता है? When x is between what to what? Alpha to beta. Is it okay, kids?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So clear. देखो ये भी तो बहुत ही ऑब्वियस बात है, पढ़ लो इसको भी, कुछ बड़ी बात नहीं है. A पॉजिटिव है, डिस्क्रिमिनेंट इसका इक्वल टू 0 हो जाएगा. It has only one root. The minimum value will be at minus b by 2a, of course. Okay, minimum value has to be at minus b by 2a only. Okay, but यहाँ पर आपका जो रूट है वो रूट इक्वल है. आपको पता है ना, रूट्स आर इक्वल है ना किड्स?
Yes, sir.
ओके, तो यहाँ पर आपका ये रूट है जो आपका माइनस b by 2a हो जाता है. इतना क्लियर है. और ऑफ कोर्स दैट्स इट. ये ग्राफ आपका यहाँ पर आई कैन से व्हाट एक्स्ट्रा थिंग आई कैन से हियर, आपका फंक्शन विल बी ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 0, है ना? फंक्शन विल बी ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 0 फॉर all x belonging to real number. Is that true?
Yes.
पक्का ना? ये क्या लिखा है यार? चलेगा ना किस ऐसा? Is it okay?
Yes.
Is it okay? हाँ चलो. I think हमें समझ ही गया अभी यहाँ पर ये क्या है. ये क्या लिखते हैं लोग? This is x coordinate. ये क्या है? x is नहीं छोड़ो, ये सब कुछ नहीं चाहिए अपने को. This is alpha. Alpha is minus b by 2. ठीक है ना किड्स? है ना, आपका रूट है. ओके, तो चलो किड्स यहाँ पर भी वही है. a आपका नेगेटिव है, डिस्क्रिमिनेंट इक्वल टू 0 है, इसके पास भी एक रूट होगा. ये फंक्शन पूरा का पूरा नेगेटिव या इक्वल टू 0 है. कब होगा? फॉर ऑल x बिलोंगिंग टू रियल नंबर. इज इट ओके?
Yes, sir.
सबको ग्राफ समझा क्या? एवरीवन
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ग्राफ समझना बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है बॉस, क्योंकि यही हमें काम आने वाला है. चलो ठीक है, तो बस ये जो मैंने डिस्कस किया था वही आपके सामने है. ओके, हमें ये पता होना चाहिए इसके बारे में, ये जो मैंने आपको बता ही दिया है. तो वही तो बता रहा था, अगर a पॉजिटिव है then the function will have the least value at x equal minus b by 2a and the least value will be minus d by 4a, है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
And minus d क्या होता है? b square minus 4ac. Does everybody remembers? है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
And that's why you see here 4ac minus b square. I hope it makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Similarly a नेगेटिव है तो फंक्शन का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू होगा वो टाइम पे ग्रेटेस्ट वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा? 4ac. वही है माइनस d by 4a है और कुछ नहीं है. Okay, so we have seen so many cases. So I'll just show you one problem. Okay, one or two few problems. फिर मैं आपको जो doubts है ना आपको मैं clear कर लेता हूँ. ठीक है? Okay. Find the least value of n such that this quadratic is greater than 0 for all x belonging to real number. Let's recollect the concept. If a quadratic is greater than 0 for all x belonging to real number, what is the condition?
A is greater than 0 and discriminant is less than 0.
आपको याद है ना, पूरा पॉजिटिव है ना किड्स? तो कंडीशन क्या है? पहला क्या होगा? A पॉजिटिव है ना किड्स? एवरीवन एग्रीज?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And your discriminant should be less than 0. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is your A, huh? This is A. This is your B and this is your C. So of course this is true when A will be positive, curve should be turning upwards and your discriminant should be less than 0. Is it okay? Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
N minus 2 greater than 0, so automatically my N should be greater than 2. Similarly, discriminant is less than 0. Discriminant क्या होता है? B square. B का square minus 4A, 4A and C. तो यहाँ पर आ जाएगा 64 less than N times of N. अरे यार क्या लिख रहा हूँ मैं यार? ठीक है. Okay, 64 upon 4 हो जाए. I'll write it directly. चलेगा ना?
Yes, sir.
64 upon 4 हो जाएगा तो यहाँ पर आएगा 16. तो I'll write N minus 2 and N plus 4. Of course, उसको सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, उसको वीवी कव करेंगे. पहले इसको एक्सपांड करते हैं, यहाँ पर 0 लाना पड़ता है ना, तो 16 शिफ्ट करेंगे. तो यहाँ पर आएगा n स्क्वायर प्लस 4n माइनस 2n बिकम्स प्लस 2n माइनस 8 हो गया ये. उसको शिफ्ट करते हैं तो यहाँ पर आ जाएगा माइनस 16 एंड दैट विल बी ग्रेटर देन 0. इज इट ओके किड्स?
Yes, sir.
You get n square plus 2n, यहाँ पर आ गया माइनस 24. चलो स्प्लिट द मिडिल टर्म. क्या आएगा मिडिल टर्म? स्प्लिट करो. 6n
Plus 6 minus 4.
प्लस 6n माइनस 4 प्लस 6n माइनस 4. तो आपको जो आपका जो n का वैल्यू किसके बीच में होगा तो क्लियर ही है. n should be between n should be between what? Should be minus infinity to minus 6 union 4 to infinity, है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kids, I think now but already we have got a condition, n should be greater than 2, है ना kids?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is discarded. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So I am getting here n belongs to 4 to infinity. Now they are asking me the question. Read the question. The least value of n, and n is a natural number. What is the answer?
5.
Of course. The least value of n and n is a natural number. 4 is a natural number, but 4 is not included in the answer. So the next least natural number has to be what? 5. Is it clear for all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
समझ गया ना सबको? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, चलो मैं और एक सम ले लेता हूं, फिर मैं आपके डाउट्स क्लियर कर लूंगा. Okay. चलो tell me, you all will tell me how to solve this problem. 75th problem है. How to do this problem? Tell me. कैसे करना है प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व?
So it's defined mean the x square plus ax plus 4 is always greater than or equal to 0.
Perfect. रूट के अंदर जो टर्म होता है वो हमेशा नॉन नेगेटिव होता है. इज इट ओके? नेक्स्ट व्हाट? आगे क्या करना है?
So a is greater than 0 and b square minus 4ac is lesser than equal to 0.
Perfect. Let's recollect. If you have a quadratic greater than or equal to 0, then what happens? Look at the graph. Greater than or equal to बोला है तो उसको टच भी करेगा, है ना kids? है ना?
Yes, sir.
For all x belonging to real number. Is it okay? तो दो कंडीशन है. क्या कंडीशन है बता दो. चलो क्या कंडीशन होगा? A is positive, है ना? What is the next condition?
D is less than equal to
Less
0.
than or equal to 0. Do you agree? क्योंकि दो केस आएगा ना, या तो ऊपर की तरफ या तो टच करेगा. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So पूरा पॉजिटिव है तो डिस्टेंस लेस देन 0. अगर ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 0 बोल रहे हैं वो लोग, तो आपको दोनों केस लेना पड़ेगा. पूरा ऊपर या टच कर रहा है तो लेस देन और इक्वल टू 0 हो जाएगा. इज इट क्लियर फॉर ऑल?
Yes, sir.
So I can directly say यार, अभी आपका A तो ऑलरेडी पॉजिटिव ही है तो चिंता ही नहीं करनी है. Forget it. So आपका फोकस खाली डिस्क्रिमिनेंट है. So discriminant will be less than or equal to 0. So it is b square minus 4ac less than or equal to 0. So a square is less than or equal to 16. So automatically I can say my a will be between what to what? Minus 4 to 4. And that's your answer. Is it clear for all?
So
Yes.
चलो अच्छी बात है. तो I'll just break here. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah.